Well, my top 10 worst Sonic games was one of my most demanded videos, so now this one is my top 10 best Sonic games.
Number 10, Sonic Battle. I thought that this game was probably the better of the two Sonic fighting games. You could have up to 4 people to play in a Smash Brothers styled game.
And each character had their own unique moveset, and you could even have Emerald copy some of the other characters' moves, and customize him in the way that you want him to fight.
Number 9, Sonic CD.
I know I already reviewed this game, and while I said that it wasn't my cup of tea, I did actually say that it was a very good game. But if you want my full thoughts on it, go check out the review.
Number 8, Sonic Unleashed. Now you may be thinking how Sonic Unleashed can be on this list when it was on my worst Sonic games list.
Well, I had actually said that only half of the game was bad, because the Werehog stages were absolute crap. If I wanted to play God of War, I would play God of War.
But the day stages were awesome. They were fast, fun, and a joy to play.
If only the full game was like all the day stages, because Rooftop Run was the best stage in that entire game. Although, Empire City was pretty good too. And so was Cool Edge, and Dragon Road. But all the day stages were awesome. It's just too bad this game was tainted with that Werehog crap.
Number 7, Knuckles Chaotix. Now I may be breaking the rule with this one, as Sonic only makes a cameo during the credits, but Knuckles Chaotix was pretty fun.
And I know that I put 2 of the Chaotix on my top 10 worst Sonic characters list, but I like them in this game. I just hate what Sega did to them later on.
But the mechanic of the characters being tethered to each other and the rubber band physics were done pretty well. And the music was good and the stage design was creative and it was fun to blaze through. Number 6, Sonic Heroes.
Take Knuckles Chaotix and revamp it for the 3D platform and pretty much add in all the characters from the franchise, and this is actually what you get.
It was really fun and fast, bringing Sonic back to his more traditional roots of speed, and even the level design is reminiscent of the Genesis days. Number 5, Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure DX PC release only.
Being Sonic's first 3D game, this was amazing, and it actually felt like you were on a real adventure.
Each character had their own story, and you got to see the character develop as the story progressed. And I know that the GameCube DX version was terrible, with bad glitches, terrible frame rate, and it was just overall a bad port. The PC version had an excellent frame rate, and I didn't run into any of the glitches that the GameCube version had. But that was just my experience. Number 4, Sonic the Hedgehog.
And of course the game that started it all had to be on this list.
Sonic grabbed the spotlight and took off with a sonic boom, stealing Mario's glory and pretty much still has it.
As there are some people who will defend Sonic to the death regardless of how bad his games really are.
Number 3, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles.
Again, I already reviewed this game, so go check it out.
Number 2, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. A lot of people prefer Sonic 3 and Knuckles over Sonic 2, and I don't blame them. It was a much bigger game.
But to me, Sonic 2 was actually the more superior game. It just felt faster, and it also really showed off that blast processing that the Genesis was capable of.
And Sonic's sprite looks a lot better than it does in Sonic 3, especially as Super Sonic. Speaking of, this game introduced the 7th Chaos Emerald, allowing for super transformation.
And my number 1 best Sonic game is